Hey, this is Del Worsham, driver of the DHL Toyota Camry, and you're listening to Nitro Notes.
Welcome to the CarQuest Auto Parts NHRA National Starting Line edition of Nitro Notes, presented by the Performance Racing Network. I'm Brandon Mudd. After a week off, the NHRA Mellow Yellow Series returns to action at Wild Horse Pass Motorsports Park in Phoenix. Most of the NHRA Nitro teams are well acquainted with the facility, as preseason testing was done here the week before Pomona. Don Schumacher Racing driver Tommy Johnson Jr. put down the quickest pass ever in a funny car with a pass of 387 with a 4 during the 4 days of testing. That's a mark his teammate, 2012 champion Jack Beckman, is aiming for. During the test, Beckman had some gremlins with his car, including a rare funny car wheel stand.
I probably have about 1,000 runs in a Nitro funny car. Two things happened that have never happened to me before. Parachute fell out at 270 feet. Never happened to me in my entire career. And we drugged the thing down to a 402 shutting off at half track. That probably would have been the all-time run in funny car. And that's okay. It's live and learn. We fixed the issue. And then our last run to go out there and wheel stand, the bigger issue is it bent the car. And that's last year's car.
The new car seems to be working out pretty well, as it ran a 388 with an 8 in Pomona, good enough for top qualifier of the event. Another driver hitting the track this weekend confident after testing his top fueler, Dave Connolly. The former Pro Stock ace is in his second year in the Nitro class, and he said he feels his Bob Vandergriff racing team learned a lot here in the preseason.
We actually changed up a few things. Obviously, we got Ron Douglas over here helping Jason McCullough this year, and those two guys I have all the faith in the world in, and they changed some stuff on the car, and we pretty much spent a couple days just going to the 330 8th mile, and the guys did exactly that. They're very meticulous about their game plan coming into this test session, and then by Friday we wanted to make one or two runs to the finish line, and right off the go, our first attempt we shoot a 371 on the board.
And finally, the new year has been pretty good for Ron Capps. The funny car veteran kicked off the 2016 season in Pomona with a victory over his good friend and defending class champion Del Worsham, and got to entertain rock legend Tommy Lee in his pit. Capps is almost as well known for his love of metal as he is for his love of Nitro, and talks about some of the rock royalty he has hung out with at the track over the years.
Gosh, I don't know. We've had the Metallica guys in the past, Seether guys, Motley Crue we've had in the past, Johnny Resnick and the Goo Goo Dolls used to come out a lot with the Skull Car, Sammy Hagar, Michael Anthony, the Van Halen guys used to come out. For me anyways, probably James Hetfield. He was my biggest, for me it was a big deal to have him come out the first time.
It'll be 4 wide time at ZMAX Dragway before you know it. The NHRA returns to the Bellagio of Drag Strips April 22nd through the 24th, and you can get your tickets today by calling 1-800-455-FANS or by visiting ZMAXDragway.com.